Okay, so let's figure out where we're at. I think we finally got to having lines from our input. How about it? And I think that's as far as we've gotten. So if I remember right, I can't do like first in Common Lisp. I don't think that works. Let's get this. Def var else main sample first else. Oh, you do. They do have first. Okay, I couldn't remember. Do they have last? They do. Okay. They've got first and last. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, I liked it the best of the three lists I tried, in the tour bitmap. Oh, rough purplish. Cool. Yeah. So far I haven't really said anything except, hey purplish, hope you're doing well. And we just started. So I still have starting soon on. Close one. Uh yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Common Lisp seems to have all the things that I need in a Lisp, right? It has more modern-ish features than Scheme does. I mean, of course, it's got the whole multi-paradigm stuff too. It has the stir module, package, whatever. It just has all the stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong. There's probably people that just think having everything in they have everything they need in Scheme. I don't know. So far, Common Lisp seems to have the things that I want so far, just for like general programming. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I mean the thing is, in my opinion, unless you have a package manager or you like really really good story around adding dependencies, which for the most part Scheme did when I used it. Uh, I'm gonna choose to use Common Lisp and Quick Load over Scheme. You're thinking more about Racket. I don't know what it was about Racket that I just didn't like it as much as Lisp, Common Lisp. I don't know why. Total visceral, not at all saying that it's true, but for whatever reason, I enjoyed working with Common Lisp more. I don't know why. Could have just been my mood that day. Who knows? It was 2 days, right? It could be that the web library I used with Racket had actually it wasn't the library, right? It was all built in. It could have even just been my annoyance over not realizing how structs work. And the structs actually work almost the exact same way as they do in Common Lisp, now that I've read more documentation, with the whole like generating constructors and field accessors. And if I would have probably just known that part, maybe my attitude about Racket would have been completely changed. But that's okay. So far, so far I've enjoyed Common Lisp, and I like the way Quick Load works. It all kind of just makes sense to me. But it's 100% subjective for sure. Okay, so let's see if we can do some programming. So we should have like a drop, I would think. Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Let's just look at the stir documentation real quick. Stir doesn't have. Okay, no, it's here. Does NovaSpec let me look at like this? Common Lisp NovaSpec strings dictionary. String is a system class. Okay, no. Do you have a drop? How about a take? No. So in that case, I need to go to Lisp cookbook. And we'll just look at start. Because this is a lot closer to what I'm used to with it's going to have things that are closer to what I have in. Oh no, Dylan, what was it? Really? You don't have a stir drop? That's going to be annoying. Stir drop. Nothing? Okay. Maybe it's not actually working. No, it is. There's stir split. Do I have autocomplete through the REPL? You gonna give me some autocomplete? Come on. Come on. You can do it. Give me autocomplete. I know you want to. It literally played a Tide ad 6 times on repeat. No way. Yeah, Twitch has been buggy today, I guess. I don't know. Purplish had to restart. Alexandria is probably what I want. Yeah, maybe. It seems like it has some cool things too. But let me just look at what Stir has. No, I'm looking for drop. So drop and closure does this. I'll show you what I'm looking for. What is UTOP doing open? I don't do OCaml. Come on. What the heck? Who did this? Who went into this TMUX session and opened UTOP? Just kidding. All right. I wasn't looking up types just so I understood things. All right. Anyway, this is what I actually want. Actually, I don't even have to do that. So we have closure.string / drop 5 1 2 3 4 5 6. I should have just done drop 2. What? Am I crazy? Do we not have this? Is this something that I've never, what? Am I being crazy right now? There's no drop? Am I just thinking of a list drop? I think, it's not even, it's on a list. Ah, I'm being dumb. It's not even a string. It's on list. I'm sorry. First of all, I was passing in a list. See, I knew it because I was even passing in a list to my drop function. I'm just being dumb. All right, we're all good. Yeah, I was just being dumb. It's not stir drop, it was list drop. Or, drop on a collection. Yeah, so they have that, but that won't work on this because it probably doesn't work on arrays, right? Yeah. Oh well. It's a nice idea. That doesn't work either. There's no drop in common Lisp apparently. It's probably in a package somewhere. Okay, 2 shorter strings srest, shorten len s and key ellipsis. Let's just see what we've got on stir, and then we'll see if we want to use Alexandria instead. Split is like pretty key. I probably want to use the functions on sequences. Okay. Yeah, but it's really easy to bring in libraries. Is that good or bad? I don't know. I mean, that is one of the nice things about Clojure. It's pretty much batteries included, and then of course you can just drop back to JVM. Good and bad thing, right? Okay, predicates. Okay, predicates are nice. Predicates are nice. Ends with P. End S and key, ignore case. Okay, sure. Place first, replace all. I mean, I could just do a replace and not worry about it. I don't need a drop because I know exactly what I'm dropping. See, the thing in closure is pretty sure, unless I'm effing crazy. I think I can just do this. Yeah. And you get this, but that's fine. Because all you have to do is, well, that's not all you have to do. Okay. I forget what it is. Drop 5. You have a list of cars, or sec of cars. It doesn't matter. We're not writing closure right now. Okay, let's go back to our actual project instead of thinking about how we would do this in closure. Okay. Yeah, it's apply string. That's it. Mumi's got it. I always forget that one. It's an easy one to forget. Good job, Mumi. Good job. I forgot that one. Do I even write closure? Yes, but like not a lot. Not a lot because of work stuff, which I've talked about a couple times. I haven't written a lot of code this year, so I forget little things. But yeah. That's why we'd be streaming. But then work's busy this month. And that's why I'm streaming a little bit less. And work, holidays, family. I think the next stream is on Sunday. Sadly. I'm gonna have to take a few days off. So we'll see. We'll try to survive. We'll get through like day 4 in December probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. We've got predicates, we've got case, we've got others. Okay, that's good enough. This is fine. Let's go back to this. So the last time Bitmap made a suggestion, he said you should use parsec. How'd that go, Bitmap? Hmm? It went very well. He learned how to use parsec. Damn it. Fair. Not completely wrong. I'm probably just going to use stir. I mean, this is all fine. And I might hate it, but we'll probably just use this stir package and see if we end up in a terrible place. Okay, we're just going to use stir. Okay, so here's what we know about. Oh yeah, that's the thing I don't know how to do. Let me think about this. It's just a package of small portable utility functions. Yeah. Let's see. Where did my stir? I have too many tabs open as usual. Where did my stir thing go? Here it is. Join concat ensure sure substring as first as last as rest as nth. Okay, they have an s nth. That's what I was looking for. Stir s nth. And so if we do like 5 first else 1. Okay. But that's not really what I want because I actually just want everything before the colon. So I could do a couple things. I mean, obviously you can regex this kind of stuff, but that doesn't sound fun. One second. Foxy, what are you doing? Go. Let's go for a walk. Go on. Go on. All right. Let's see. What do we want to use? What does shorten do? Oh, it's just truncate. Okay. Okay. Which word delimited by a white space? Join the list of strings with a white space. Words and unwords. Lines, unlines, split. Okay. That's really funny. Words and unwords. Okay. So let's just start like this, I think. I think I'm actually just going to do something a little bit hacky to start with and just replace it. I mean, if I was working with a sec, it probably would be easier, I guess, at this point. I don't know. I keep going back and forth in my head. I think I just need to actually just code instead of think about it. So what was the thing? Replace first. That sounds okay. Prefix, suffix, count substring as associate value. Sure. Let's just start with this. So we have our first else, which is this. If we did a stir replace first, wait, what does substring do? That probably makes a hell of a lot more sense. Where did the substring thing go? Oh, that's what I want. I just want substring, start and end, because I know the index. Then I don't have to write regex. Even better. Okay, so stir substring. That's that. For 5, so that should be 4. And hey, Runic, what's up? How's it going? Okay, end can be T. Perfect. How'd your stream go today? All right. So then if we take this, whoa, what was that about? Oh, I did Emacs command. And then we do a little stir split on colon. Nice. And we could make that a little bit nicer. I did the same effing thing. Especially when I'm in a REPL, I use Control A lot because I can do that in the main thing. I was just doing day 2 by myself. It was too quiet. Oh man, I'm sorry. What were you what language were you using? Bitmap. Going to Ruby, you just realize that DHH is actually right all these years. And you're just like, wow, I just respect him so much. Apparently there was some DHH fanboy and Tej's stream today, but I missed it. It's hilarious. Doing some Rust? Sweet. Very cool. Tempted to dive in with something new though? Yeah. If you want to see some Rusty stuff and you don't already follow Runic, give him a follow. Follow his Rust or whatever else he's doing. All right. Stir split colon. Oh, I already did this. Okay, yeah. So that gives me this, and then now yeah, now our IDE is this, right? Bitmap. Use C and C instead? I'm guessing it's C and C++, Brevan. But they like probably stripped out the things. Oh, C and C sharp. Oh god. Crazy. Yeah, how are you? Visceral reaction to null. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so we know how to get our IDE. Is there destructuring in Common Lisp the way that I want there to be? Probably not. Of course it is. Okay, it's fine. We can live without destructuring. So let's just start a little function up here. Defun, we'll just call it parse for now, because I can't think of a better word. And we're gonna just start with something dumb like, oh, I know you can actually, ooh, this could be cool. This could be cool. Oh no, it does it in a dumb way. I don't like it. The package is called trivia. I don't know. Let's just not do packages. That's just gonna lead me down a crazy path. We're just gonna do something really nice and call this L. And we're gonna use nope. This is just line. Okay. And then this is going to be ID is first L. Does Common Lisp have a second, like Clojure does? Second. Damn it. I keep doing that. There we go. Okay. Been working too much. Ooh, you can use second. Nice. Love it. Love it. This is results. Sure. Second L. Yeah, with some nice destructuring here, this would be a lot cleaner, but that's okay. Runic says you must write a reader macro for destructuring now. Yeah, movie. I know. The thing about C# for me personally is the amount of magic behind the scenes, and it just seems like it attracts over engineering to larger code bases. Agree. I think that is very, very often the case with C# and why I have stayed away from it in my career. That and just, you know, Microsoft, blah, blah, blah. Okay. I don't need this. I don't need that. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, exactly. You don't like the entity framework? You guys don't know this yet, but my favorite tweet that I've written recently only got loved by an old acquaintance of mine. I wish I could just see my own posts, not like reposts and all that kind of stuff. We'll get there. Just give me a second. I haven't tweeted that much. Nah, Runic, you don't. I don't recommend it for anybody. Damn it. It's been a while. I thought it was sooner than it's been. I've been on Twitter too much. WTF. Yeah. I quit it for 4 years. It's going to be anticlimactic now that it's taken me this long to find it. Oh, here it is. Yep. Might have only gotten 3 likes, but this is the truth. Okay. That's how I feel, and that should explain how I feel about just about anything that has to do with OO. But it's like hand in hand. Entity-based ORMs, object-oriented programming, you know, literally just ruining developers' brains. Okay. Okay, so we have the ID, we have the game results, and now we just need to do something with the game results. The ID is important later on, right? We could get the ID as an int. I don't remember how to do that right now, but we could easily figure that out. Yeah, I had to use Hibernate at my first job, and it was terrible. And that's how I know I didn't belong in Prime's Discord on the backend channel, is because I'd be making fun of C# and Hibernate, and they would just be like, "Oh, I actually think it's kind of good." Be like, "All right, never mind. Bye. Let me go find my functional programming people. I don't need to educate you people." All right. It's fine. If you like it, that's great. Enjoy it, you know? That's cool. You can enjoy things. I don't enjoy it. I think it leads to all sorts of badness. Have I worked with Atomic? No. And I'm kind of thankful I haven't. I mean, it's a cool idea. I don't know if it's actually nice to work with or not. For those of you who don't know, Datomic is like a database that is also engineered by Rich Hickey, who is the creator of Clojure. So it's pretty much only used in the Clojure ecosystem. But yeah, this is true, Runic. This is true. Okay. I'm getting distracted. All right. So we have our results from our game. Now we just need to put them all in the right thing. And we have to decide, is the game impossible or not, right? Um so since we're in dynamic land, we could just do this like let me just think. Let me just think. We parse our lines. Ooh, I kind of like this. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. All right. We're going to parse our lines. What is this? It's Lisp. There we go. I know how to write a comment in Lisp. Impossible. Actually, we should just do possible. That makes more sense. Possible returns ID of possible games. Okay. Because that's all we actually care about is if the game is possible given the parameters. So that's the other thing that we have to pass to main or define manually is like a parameter for the game. So let's just do that real quick. We'll just def var. And I don't remember exactly what it is. It's different for the sample than the other one. 12 red, 13 green, and 14 blue. Okay. So we should probably put this in like a P list. I have an example of a P list in my web server code. So let me just see what that looks like so I remember how it works. PL list greeting stir concat hello name. I could put it into a struct, but I'm not going to. All right. So if I remember how this works, PL list red 14, blue 16, green 2. Nope. I don't remember how it works, obviously. I did list. We did these. Oh, no, that should be fine. Undefined function. Is PL not a function? Did I just make this up? UCL JSON clack stir. Okay, that looks fine. PL, is that not a thing? Undefined function PL. Then what did I do? I made PL up? Where? I don't see where I made it up. Did I define it above? Am I just crazy and this is just already a property list without... I'm confused. Wouldn't be the first time. It does. I can do go to definition on a lot of things. It's already a property list, just like this. Okay, I'm being dumb. Are people surprised? Okay, this looks fine. All right, so all we have to do is create a list. I don't need you. Oh, whoops, did I just close my REPL? I didn't really mean to close my REPL. I think I did. All right. And I'm in my package and everything. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that's all I was looking for. Okay, so We'll do red 12. Green 13. Blue 14. And it might help if I actually did this as a list. Okay. And it might also help if I gave it a name. What should we say? Bag contents. Okay, so we'll just say contents. You don't like this? Condition of type SBN. Let's see, let L split. Oh, it's on the split. Is it just because I never returned anything from my let? Is that like not allowed? It could be. All right, give me 1 second. Need to check messages. Okay. Let's just do it the way that we, no, this isn't the problem. This is the problem, right? So there's our let. Let's just go here and say, let's return ID. And then see if this loads. Still hates me. The lambda expression has a missing or non-list lambda. Block parse, let L split. ID, first L. Results, second L. ID. Condition of type SB int simple program error. I don't know how simple that is. Because I don't understand it. Okay. So I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with the fact that this is up here. Let's just do this. Okay. So contents is allowed. And then, so it's actually something wrong with my, oh my God, closure brain. Yeah. That was sad. That was a sad time. All right. So if we say something like parse first main sample, no, sample unbound, type variable L is unbound. What are you talking about? Oh, I used normal let instead of a let star. My fault. There we go. Okay. So in Common Lisp, you have let, which lets you do multiple bindings in the scope, but you can't reference previous bindings, but let star lets you reference previous bindings. In Clojure, there's just a let, and that's all you use. Yeah, just like Racket, yeah. Okay, cool. So our parse works, we're returning an ID. Now we just actually have to check it against the contents. So that's all good. So I think the next thing I want to do is parse our results into a property list that matches the same sort of thing, right? And I don't think that will be too difficult. I just have to think of how to do it. This is like where I really do like Clojure's hash maps. They just make things really easy. I know I have like hash tables and stuff in Common Lisp. They're just not quite as ergonomic as hash maps are in Clojure. But yeah. Like, since we don't have pattern matching in Clojure, for instance, we would just do something like this. This is just a random Clojure string now, stream. You guys all in on that? So we'd have something like contents, right? And we could do green 13, blue 14. And then basically I'm going to have a string, right? And I want to make it a keyword. Now, of course, there is an actual thing in Clojure, right? Where we can just keyword red and we get a keyword out of it. I don't know if there's anything like that in Common Lisp. Is there a keyword function maybe? No. Just thought I'd check. Right. And so then what we would do, say we didn't have a keyword function, we could just say stir to color, and then we would say like red, red, green, green, etc. Right? I know I didn't do blue. What don't you like about me? Why don't you like me? What did I do wrong? Really? You're not happy with this? What's wrong with that? What did I do wrong? Dev? Did I do something wrong? Oh, I put an extra quote. Yep, I see it. Yeah, thanks. Whatever. We'll just do red, just as the example. And then you can just do get stir to color red, just like you would in a lot of languages, right? And that's kind of it. But it's just easy. I don't know. Accessing something in a hash table in Common Lisp is a little bit less easy in my opinion, but that's okay. We'll see how I can't actually remember how to access something in a property list right now, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. I think that was one of the things that tripped me up when we were doing this, when we were doing the hello world thing, which for some reason I closed. Let me just make sure I know how to do this before I forget. Y'all done, Emma? Yeah. Okay. I can't think of anything. You good? Yep. All right. See you next month. All right. Have a good vacation. Yep. Next year. See ya. Okay. Why are you laying down not on the blanket? What are you doing, puppy? All right. I have about an hour left or so before I have to go. I'm sure we can get part 1 done if I don't dilly-dally too much. Probably should have had a focus supplement today, but I did not. My brain's a little bit all over the place. Oh yeah, we were gonna look at how we get value from a property list. Yeah, I'll be fine, Privan. Just, sometimes my brain doesn't always work the way I want it to. Cutter assoc name JSON. Okay, get F. Is it get F? I think it's get F. All right. So let's say get F content red, contents red. Okay, cool. That's very easy to use. This is the plan. Okay, so this will be nice. I just wanted to make sure before I went down this plist path that I wasn't going to regret it. And I think we're going to be good. So let's go back to our AoC code and let's just get a plist from the results. The thing I don't know exactly how, except in like a switch or something like that, is how to get the keyword from a string. Let's just see if there's a function to get a keyword from a string. GPT hasn't been exactly the most knowledgeable, but we'll just pretend that it knows everything. And then interns it into a keyword. Okay, Common Lisp right about this. That's interesting. So we can intern something into a keyword. Is this like eval bitmap? Is this like evaluating raw? It's got to be what it is, right? It's just like evaluating a raw piece of thing in order to get it as a no. What does it do? Concatenate string stir. Sure. String upcase. I don't know why they did that, but okay. I'm just gonna do this and see what happens. Okay. Intern introduces a new symbol into the current package. Huh. Okay. So let's, whoops. I did the control A thing again. There we go. It'll work, but yeah. Mini butts. Mini butts. Well, that doesn't even work. And that's what I need it to do. It doesn't consider it the same symbol. Okay. You'll also want to specify the keyword. Yeah, it doesn't seem to. Yeah, bad practices are what AoC is all about. I don't know. I'll probably just do something else. Oh, let color red. Set Q my keyword string to keyword color. Format T. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to do it that way. I'll just use a switch. Because if I just use a switch, I think it would work fine. I would have to do something like, because I should be able to do that, right? Let me just think about it. Get F list red 15 red. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably just gonna use a switch or something. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just actually do it. How about that? So let's just define a new function that's like game to, yeah, we'll just do game to PL. That's fine. And this will take a game. and then it will return a PL of the colors used, etc. So let's start with a let, and we'll just say something like C's, and this is going to be stir split on comma game. Okay. So let me get the results real quick from here. So let's break this down for a second. I don't think we have lines anymore, do we? Or L? Do we have L still? No, didn't think so. So let's just do def var L's main sample. Okay. And then if we say, let's just copy this. Yeah, no, that's what I want. And then just return results. Ah, damn it, I did Control A again. Hating this right now. Going back and forth between key bindings. Def var r Really? Why didn't that work? Oh, because I didn't define line. Damn it. Okay, let's just do this. First else is line. Def L stir split colon stir substring 5 to line. Oh god, I did a def instead of def var. It's confusing when you're writing something in almost an identical syntax as you would otherwise. What? Why didn't you like this? Stirs? Oh, it's actually a colon issue. There we go. Oh goodness, you guys. Okay, so we have our L. We already know what our idea is. Let's just do results. I did def again. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it. Results, second L. Okay, we finally have results. Yay, look at us. We so know what we're doing. Okay, so now that we have results, we're going to stir split on this guy. We're actually going to do semicolon space for results, and that's going to give us our games. What don't you like about me? I did the same thing again. Oh my god. I don't know. Why can't I just write def var? It's so muscle memory. Okay, so now we have a list of games. So let's just do def game first games as an example. Oh my god. Okay. We're good. We're good. Okay, now we just have to decide how we want to actually handle this. Okay, right. So then we have game. On game, we can split by comma, and then we'll have our colors. So we'll just call those C's for now, which is exactly what I said before. And we'll split this on game. I literally did def again because I cannot get closure off my brain. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. So then this part's pretty easy. Yeah, cool. So now let's just look at our string stuff. Again, not there, this one. Okay. So we can get S first and S rest. That's not a bad choice. Except that we don't actually know, right? We don't actually know when. So we're actually just going to split the C's again. So let's just say def bar C, first C's. Make sure C looks like it is what we want. And then we're just going to, I've run out of ideas for variable names. So we're just going to split on space. And that's that. And then our first AB is our number, and our second AB is our color. Okay, that'll work. All right, so now we have our C's. This is going to be a let star. I already know it is. So in Clojure, we would just do this with threading. We don't have a nice threading macro in Common Lisp, but built in anyway. But that's okay. Threading in Clojure is like piping in other languages, similar anyway. Used in the same case, you would use threading. You don't think there's a way? I'm pretty sure I looked it up. Actually, I did. Yeah, I asked Jippity about it, and they said no, but that doesn't mean anything. Is there a pipe operator in Common Lisp? I mean, is there in Racket, Moomy? I don't remember. Yeah, this is the one I looked at, and the answer was basically no. Yeah. It is what it is. I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times in my life. I don't remember how to get a number from a string. Oh, I should actually have this. No, that would have been string to number. String to number to string. Yeah, that would have been number to string, not string to number. How do I get a number from a string and Lisp? Read from string. Result will be a list with the object read from the string. Okay, we'll see if this is true. Read from string 1. Okay, I guess it is. And equal 1. True. Okay. Yeah, painful. Why would it? It's from the 80s, yeah. Well, I mean, the standard was in 1996 bitmap, so I just feel like they should. Okay. So we have let's star this. Obviously, we need read from string ID. We might as well do that here, I feel like. Read from string ID. Do that here while we're thinking about it. And then What did we decide this was? C's was game. Def var C. No, I don't need that. String split. Okay. I'm forgetting now what C's looks like. C's is just a list of this. Right, so then it's just a color for each thing. So really what I want is probably just want to do a map. It's not map, it's map car, if I remember right, that I want. Well, let's just try map because I don't remember. Oh, map gives you, right, map you specify a result type. Here I can just specify a function and then have more lists. Lambda takes an arg, we'll just call it a C, and this is just going to be stir split space. Hey Colchis, what's up? And if I did this right, then this will work. Of course I didn't do it right. What did we get wrong? Invalid number of arguments 1. Did I forget to pass the list? Am I just being silly? Map car lambda C. Is it because of the lambda? Lambda, args, and body. Maybe I specified my lambda wrong. Oh, stir split. I forgot to pass the C to here. That was my problem. There we go. Okay, so then we have this. That looks fine. And then we just want to make that a property list. Okay. Hey, Runic. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I really appreciate the sub. Very kind. Very kind. You just started working on day 3. Cool. Yeah, I haven't basically have not been able to touch AoC outside of streaming. So here we are, streaming AoC. Okay. And I haven't been able to stream that much. So there's that too. You just started day 3 too? Cool. Okay, so I have the C's. I want to map them into this. Ideally, I just want to also take care of the other piece of this, which is taking the second. So let's just create another function. I think we just need another function since we don't have nice threading, and because I'm not used to it, we'll just do another function. And this will be like part to, oh wait, this is going to be kind of annoying. How can I turn this? So that's going to be that. So maybe I do want to do it afterwards. Because basically I want to reduce that into a property list. Huh. You just think about this. I mean, we probably have like a reduce or a fold L that I could use or something, right? What do we have? Reduce, function sequence. A list of a list. No, I just need to change it into a property list. I can do this. I just have to think about it. I could flat it. Can we just flatten the list? How can I flatten a list in Lisp? Flatten a list in Lisp. Flatten. Nice. There's no way I'm doing that. There's no way I'm doing that. There's a flatten function. Not according to this. Let's look at it in NovaSpec. Look at this. They have actually defined all of these accessors. First, second, third, fourth. I don't know why I think that's so funny. 1 through 10. You can get by a word. Very interesting. NP, null, append, but last. Oh, okay. That's interesting. In but last. Last. Nth cutter, rest, sure. I don't remember seeing. I mean, this is a pretty big thing to not have flatten on there. Pretty big. Acons, assoc, sure. Get F. Oh, maybe we just want to reduce. But I don't even see a reduce on here. They just have it on sex. Huh. Okay. Let me just think about it. I mean, at the end of the day, what do I actually want? I want to take a single thing. I want it to be... Hey, Swalker, how's it going? Thanks for the raid. Lists are sex? Really? Lists are sex. Beard plus Lisp. Emacs user. You got me on that one for sure. Oh yeah, we're doing some common Lisp. It's going real well. I saw you were doing Rust today. I didn't have a chance to join because stream schedule, you know, but that's cool. Little Rust day 3. How would you compare doing Weewa versus Rust? Moist Nem, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Well, welcome raiders. Thanks for the raid, Swalker. I'm MetaMe, Meta. Either one of those works. We've got all sorts of parens for you. Look at these parens. I cannot not just write closure because I'm writing parens. I write closure full time for work. So that's kind of the hard part. You don't even notice the parens anymore. The parens just help. All right. They just help you structure your code. It makes indentation easy. Parens are lovely. So I do write a list full time for work. So I don't have the best, probably the worst person to ask on if Lisp syntax is weird or not. But yeah, we've been doing AoC as much as I can in a few different languages. We did day 1 in Haskell. We finished. It only took us a really long time because I learned the Parsec library, which was pretty crazy. Last month, we did this little thing where we went over 12 languages and we chose several of those for our AoC, and then added a couple more. We added Rust in because I've done a fair amount of Rust, and added Clojure because that's my day job Lang. So far, day 1 Haskell, day 2 Common Lisp, and who knows what day 3, if I ever get there, is going to bring. Day 2 is really not that hard, but I just keep forgetting how to do things in Common Lisp because I've only spent 2 days with it before, so that's definitely part of it. Before we did the tour of languages, I was doing data structures in Rust, and so there's the VODs for that if you care. But we did quite a few, and it was a lot of fun. We did quite a few data structures, and it was definitely an interesting way of learning Rust, getting better at Rust anyway. So yeah, we're just solving day 2 right now, and we're still on part 1. I haven't been at it all that long, mostly been playing around. Day 3, advent of Fortran. Yeah, I think at least I won't be doing that. I will say, of this list, the one that I'm the least excited about writing, if I have to, is Zig, because I suck so much at actual manual memory allocation and doing it correctly. I even didn't do it right during my tour, when I was doing what's it called? In my FizzBuzz has a memory leak. Let's just say that. So I'm pretty bad at that. Do I have any resources for Emacs? That's a great question, whimsically. Not really. Like, I don't know. I just messed with it for a long time and learned how it works. And I'm probably still not the best at it, but I do tend to enjoy it. Yeah, CH. Yeah, exactly. I will say, like, there are several good packages that help a lot. So it's kind of like here, if you type in a single key, it's going to tell you all the things that you can do from this key, and that's helpful. I am using evil mode, which is Vim Motions, so there's that as well. And I really like the mix of evil mode and Emacs so far, and especially doing all these languages. I will say, if I had to set up a lot of those in Vim, it would have been a lot harder, especially the Lisps. Lisps just have better, not unsurprisingly, they have better support in Emacs than basically anywhere else. So that's how it is. But yeah, you did a ton of Fortran 77 around 5 years ago. Wow, that's cool. I've never tried Spacemacs. I decided to go with vanilla Emacs. You're switching from NVim to Kakune to Emacs. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna try out NeoVim at some point, but I just haven't. My Emacs is also really slow because I haven't done native compilation, and I really need to. I thought about just going to Doom instead of trying to fix my Emacs stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. I literally don't even. Emacs native compilation, basically it's not on by default, and it's way slower without native compilation. So yeah, I didn't know that until I was like, really? Like, why is my Emacs so slow? It was actually not until I started writing Rust that my Emacs config really bothered me. Writing Clojure, it was fine. Like, I basically didn't have problems. I didn't care too much about it. But I also barely used an LSP. I mean, I use Cider, which is like kind of like we have right here with Common Lisp. It's just a REPL built in that gives you kind of your IntelliSense features, if you want to call it that. But a lot of times I didn't even use Cider. I just I just raw dogged that closure because it's such a simple language. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at. Let's see. So let's see how much further we can get. I need to be done in like probably 25 minutes. Let's see. Yeah, I'm actually gonna start the oven real quick. I have something that I need to cook for the dinner, and it's late enough now that I won't forget it's on and burn something. So I'll be right back. Yeah, I literally don't know that editor at all. So, I'll admit ignorance on Kako Une. Okay, so if we don't want to flatten, so bitmap says that this is a sec. A list is a sec. And if a list is a sec, then I should be able to use reduce and do a little lambda C on it. And what do I want to do with that C? It's going to be this list right here. Basically what I want to do is, oh yeah, the lambda is going to take a C, and it's going to take my ending list, which we're going to call L. It's not really that L though, but we're going to just call it L. And we're just going to want to say assoc, right? Because it's a P list. So we could just associate. Okay. Interesting. So then I need a keyword function. So we're probably just going to do an assoc. What was the diff between A list and P list? Oh yeah, you're right. Assoc is on an A list, not a P list. I actually don't know the difference in Common Lisp. I'm going to pretend that it doesn't matter, that I don't know the difference, and I'm just going to use it. All right, so then I can't do assoc the way that I'm thinking. I can't assoc. That's right. Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Let's just, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Pressed Control A, classic Emacs command. Let's just do this so that it's there. And then if I assoc on a, here, let me just look at my other code. I don't remember what it is right now. BL list greeting, Oh, right. I used an A list down here, which was different. Where is that assoc? I literally just saw it, and now I don't even see it in here. There it is. Assoc name JSON. Oh yeah, this is one I did in A list instead. So I guess I don't even do that. I actually just probably would use cons, huh? So then I would end up doing cons blue cons 14, and we'll just say nil. And then I could take that blue cons 14 and still do a get f blue. And assuming that this, no. What don't you like about this? Okay. Okay. You hate that too. What am I forgetting about how this works? Because that works on contents. In scheme, it'd be SQ or SV. Interesting. Why aren't you going to the end of the line? Huh. I feel more and more stupid as time goes on. Me too. The more languages I continue to try to use that I don't really know how to use, surprisingly, that makes me feel stupid. Okay, that doesn't help me. Let's ask GPT. Set Q. Oh, plist put. Yeah. There's really a plist put. No. Fucking GPT. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, let me make sure that getf is working the way that I think it's supposed to. Anyway, no, I'm just using getf wrong. How the fuck did I do this before? What am I forgetting? I swear this is how I did it. I'm just doing it opposite. Oh my god, is that really all that this is? This is the same order as closure. I have no freaking reason to do this wrong. Yeah, it's just me. It's funny. It works. It's just an effing list. It's just a list. Why can't I figure it out? Oh god. Just had the argument order wrong. Am I having coffee? No, it's a stevia soda, actually whimsically made. Oh man, Purplish, I'm not surprised. It's just data. It's all just data. It's a Lisp. There's no difference between the data and the code. All right. All right, so we spent an inordinate amount of time on that, but that's okay. Let's get out of this place, back into our AoC file. And now I can think through this, hopefully, a little bit more. On how to write this reduce. Let's just go to the reduce doc so I don't F something up again. Maybe NovaSpec will save me from being dumb. Okay. Just making sure that I don't mess this up again. So, okay, we have a named parameter of initial value. Got it. So we can do reduce plus initial value foo. Sure. So let me just think about this. So if I have CL, yeah, then that should be fine. So let's see, reduce lambda CL. And then all we're going to do is do, I'm going to try just doing a cons. I could do like a list concat or something, or append or whatever they call it, but I don't think I need to do that. Nightshade, you already asked me this question. Dude, did you drop last time? I gave you a really good answer to this question, and then you must have dropped when I answered it. Are you trolling right now, Nightshade? Damn it, Nightshade. You're just going to have to watch the VOD. All right. I'll see if I feel up to answering your question later. Right. So what we're going to do is do like cons second C, cons first C, L. Okay. This is actually fine. Let's see. Now we're out of our lambda, and we're going to say initial value is just, we can actually just say nil. You can say list. It's up to you. I guess so we don't have to see nil. We'll just put an empty list, and that should be fine. But I forgot to actually specify the list, so that might help too. So initial value is L, but what I want to reduce is actually my C's, right? Pretty sure that's what I want. Yeah. Yep. Oh no, not my C's. I had another one. I don't remember what I called it though. Oh no, I just did it up here, but I didn't actually do it. Damn it. Okay. All right, we'll just put in a fake list to start with. Okay, I did not quite expect the double nil thing, but that's okay. Because that's nil. So I have to handle the nil case while reducing. WTF are VODs. VOD, short for Vadio. That's hilarious. Yeah, it's stream. It's stream for people with skill issues. That's what VODs are. Sorry you hurt your back a bit, man. All right. Having a table's nice. All right, I don't understand the whole nil thing, but that's okay. Let's just write out this code up here. What's the result of, oh, because it still does do the nil case. But the part that doesn't make sense to me, all right, so if I just had an empty list here, I'd get nil nil. I expect that. Okay, let's look at this. You guys ready for this? This deep dive. If we do a first, we get nil. If we do car, we get nil. Okay, so there's no difference between car and cutter in first and second. Well, if you spelled second right, that is. Is there a win in? Yeah, okay. So is there not a nil check like that? Is there no nil function? Nil. No. Nil nil. No. No, we're just doing a different one every day, Tamwile. Is it just eek? There it is. That is for each day of AoC, not each day of streaming, right? Who knows how long that's going to take us. All right, so what we're actually going to do is say if eq c nil good. If eq c nil then we're just going to return a list. Else we're going to do this thing. Usually I would do like an if not. I'm guessing we don't have if not. Nope. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. Okay. We're just trying to actually get through some of this code. How about that? I don't mind this. This is fine. Let's just reduce this. Let's take this down and let's put that there. I don't know if this is good formatting for Common Lisp at all, but we're here for it. Okay. Lambda CL if eq c nil con second da 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 da. Okay, this is fine. And these are just going to be our C's, if I remember right. Okay, so C's should be here. And then let's just yank this, go here, and see. Really? There we go. Oh man, I thought I should have known that the reduce. Yeah, I missed a parens up here because I added the if and forgot to add the parens. There we go. Well, it's not what I wanted because C's isn't what I wanted. C's is just this. Okay, well, that's dumb. That's not what I meant. We need to split it on the space, right? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And then what are you talking about, Tamwa? This looks fine. I've already split on comma. I don't see any browns. I'm just on day 2. All right, let me check this message. All right, we probably have about 10 more minutes. I think we can get pretty far in 10 minutes. We'll see what happens. Right. Did I already copy this? I think I did. Def var C's. Okay. No, that's the same effing thing. Why did you guys do this to me? Okay, what's game? Game is this. Why didn't map car do anything? Map car lambda C stir split space C stir split comma space game. It's because of that right there. Okay. Do I already have that? Yeah. I forgot the space. I forgot the space. Okay. I don't remember how to get the last value in the REPL in Common Lisp. Pretty sure there's a thing for it. I just don't remember what it is. Nope. Oh well. Let's just not worry about it. Okay, so this should work if I just put a space here. Yep. Nope, it's doing the same thing. Why is that happening? Oh, maybe it's not letting me reset it. I forgot. It's not going to let me reset it. That's fine. I could do a setf, but I don't think I really care. Isn't that how that works? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I don't get it. Yeah. The YouTube channel joke. It's funny, I don't know that one. Sorry. My ignorance causes many jokes to be lost on me. Okay. So we have this. Now we should be able to just reduce C's. So that was the point. Let's see if our reduce actually works the way we think it should. I never finished. I didn't fix it in my code up there. Because why? Why would I fix something in my code up there? No, it doesn't. It doesn't do that. Okay, give me 1 second. Let's fix this before I forget again. Okay, there's our lambda, there's our reduce. So why didn't that work? That's very surprising. Okay. Do I have my reduce wrong? Initial value in it, append 1, 2. The maths content of this channel is top notch. See, this, I don't exactly get this that much. I don't see how this is helping anything. It is logically placed before the subsequence or after if it is from and included in the reduction operation. The reduction is left associative unless from and is true, in which case it is right associative. Okay. Where's a good example? I mean, did they do something weird where the initial value is, oh my God, am I just dumb? Is the initial value should be first, huh? Just dumb. That's normal. Let's try this. Yeah, I didn't use a yank. Let's just, yeah, I was just being dumb. No, it gives me the same thing. How is there no difference between these two? All right. We're just going to do this. It's a really, really good function. Just so we understand how this works. Okay. Oh, I'm being dumb. I'm not passing anything to it. Oh my God. The initial value is not C's. The initial value is nil. Oh my God. Unbelievable. But I don't like using nil. I'd rather use empty list. Is that really where you think this should be? I don't think so. I guess that is. I guess that is right. I guess that annotation is correct. Really? Okay, great. So you decided to take that off, even though that's not what I asked you to do. Yank 5J. Paste. Nil. Also know what I thought was going to happen. Okay. That's fine. Why don't I understand anything about life? Why are there 37 people watching me not know what's happening? Initial value. Let's do a 1, just super random. 3, abort. Okay. Because the keyword was wrong. Okay. We know this. Now let's try C, and we should get something different. That's what I would have expected. Now, to feel better about ourselves, yeah. I am not. When you're just like coding and you end up building really nice features and really nice products, you're just like, I'm pretty good at this. And then you stream live on Twitch and you're like, never mind, I'm probably the worst programmer that's ever existed. It's just a totally different thing. Okay. So why the actual fuck isn't this working? Okay, let's just look at this code again. We have an initial value of an empty list, which is fine. We're passing C's to it, and C's is just defined in a REPL, so that's fine. If eq C nil, oh, shit. Unbelievable. Why can't I do that? Why don't you like set var RR? The variable RR is unbound? I know, that's why I'm trying to effing set it. It's not set var, it's def var. Oh my god. I don't even remember things anymore. All right. Okay, that looks fine. Get F RR red. Can I do this? No. Okay, that's fine too. I don't really care. Okay, so all we have to do now, this function works just fine. All we have to do now is, yeah, we just have to make it a keyword. I think I'm just do a really simple switch case. So let's just do defun keyword. S. I don't know what switch case is. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to get a call from Louisiana. Who do you think I am? I'm not going to answer a call from Louisiana. All right. Oh, yeah, it's conned, isn't it? We just have cons. Let's look at my FizzBuzz. We have cons. We got them. We got them. We know what's up. We don't need switches. We got conned. Of course, switches actually make more sense in this case. Yeah, because they're all compile constants. And I mean, that's how I think of it in Clojure. I don't know if that makes sense here. Do we have switch? Do we have case? We have a case macro. Case K 3. Okay. And we have an otherwise. This is fine. Case S. Red. Red. Green. Wrong way. Green. Green. Blue. Blue. No, not really, because we have a lot of helpers whimsically. Honestly, we have so many helpers in Clojure, like keyword functions, and I mean, the idea of using keywords the way that we're using them here is very similar. But there's a lot of just nice ergonomic things that I will say Rich Hickey added to Clojure that just made it much, much simpler to use. But of course, it's also the bias of like, that's what I'm used to, right? So that's there. Hey, Prutz, how's it going today? We are just about to wrap up. Oh, I guess we might have a little bit more time. Maybe we can actually just finish this. All right. So now we have this keyword, and that's what we want to put here. So we're just going to add the keyword function here. And of course we have threads, right? So like putting all this in a nice thread where I'm not having to think about it so separately. I don't know. That's a little bit easier too. Okay. No, I am back end only by choice, by design. Really? What do you hate about this? Oh, I never defined keyword. All right, let's just instead of reloading, I'm just gonna do this. Really? You don't like this? Setting F definition of A. Undefined function keyword. No, that's that one. I guess I should actually like read things to see why they don't like it. Defun keyword S, case S. Why don't you like this? Oh, ignore package lock. Okay, maybe keyword is a reserved word. It might be. Let's see if that's what the problem is. Yep, that was it. Why doesn't that work? Fuck. Why doesn't this work? What did I do wrong? Oh, because I forgot to actually put the claw. No, it's there. It's there. No, I'm not completely crazy, am I? Case red is nil. Why is case returning nil? Did I do it wrong? Why don't I understand how to use case? I don't under case K. Do list K. Okay. How the fuck does case work? case in common Lisp. Is there? I wish I could use. Let's find Lisp cookbook on case. It'll be better, most likely. No. Well, I thought it would be. Case day set Q day 4. Case day 1 is Thursday. Okay. What did I do that's different than this? Does it just not like my keywords? No. That doesn't make sense. I'm so effing confused right now. How well does Clojure work together with heavily OO Java code? Very, 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 very easily. Because you can just use the Java interop is just so nice, basically. So if we did something like import java.util.date. Did that work? I don't often do Java interrupt. Right, there we go. There's date. Okay. Java.util. Well, if I knew how to use it, it would be really nice. I don't know why that's not working. Isn't that a function? Java.util.date/now. Am I wrong? Am I thinking of something else? Has it been that long? Possibly has. Well, if I remember how to use it, it would be really cool, right? I don't understand why /now is not working. Well, you'd need like a proper date. What's a properly formatted date? Java util date now. Unbelievable. I mean, does it impose OO patterns? Here's one of the reasons why that doesn't happen. And that's because we have constructs like so one of the things that happens a lot, of course, in like imperative or OO code is you end up having like multiple lines because nothing actually returns anything. But we have a Java interop threading construct that's like ... and that allows us to do cool things and keep returning the object. So it's like do this thing to the object and then return the object instead of having to deal with like void returns over and over again. I don't know why my date/now is not working. It's really annoying. I'm annoyed. Obviously I did something wrong. Oh well, it's fine. Oh, here we go. I don't remember what this does, but yeah. So like these are static references. So there's really no date now. Am I thinking of time? Maybe I'm thinking of time. I really thought there was a date now. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so that's that. You also have, you know, parse, whatever, all those kinds of things. No, I really thought it was date now. I don't know what's up. It's really weird. Yeah. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, Common Lisp has a lot of kind of OO. Yeah, exactly. There you go, bitmap. You beat me to it. You can write classes in Common Lisp. Well, guys, I didn't quite think it was going to take me this long today, but that's okay. I had a lot of closure brain. Had a hard time focusing. Oh well, it happens. Should have had my focus nutraceuticals. Date.now is JS, lol. Oh god, but no, there's what the F is it? Is it time/now? I swear I use date/now in code. Local date is the Java one. Oh wait, it's just date. I'm being dumb. That's what I was thinking of. So the old school Java date constructor, right? So this, you're not supposed to use Java util date if you can help it, but the old school date constructor is just date without any things. So this is closure syntax for calling a constructor, and so you could pass it. Now that I see this, right, we could say, okay, actually I want this to be 2019 at this exact date and time. Well, that didn't work because I was wrong about which terminal I was in. Let me just copy this. Right, so this is just your normal constructor. What the fuck? Why don't you like me? You can't even parse your own effing date string? I hate Java. I hate Java so bad. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, here's keyword. Why? Oh yeah, we were trying to figure out why the hell case isn't working. I can't get any of this to work. Okay. Sure. Set Q day 4. I mean, does this work? Oh, maybe it's some deal with set var. Weird. I meant def var. Def var day 4. Does this just not work the way that I think it should? No, that works fine. Effing return Thursday. No, just printed Thursday and return nil? Why would you have a case that's just doesn't actually return the thing? Why would you do that? Why? It only does actions? How do you return from a case? Who would do this? Who would do this to us? It doesn't return? What the F? What the F? Oh, well, okay. Format, oh, format doesn't return a value. Well, I can't get it to fucking return. All right. So let's change this. Let's see, just on 4. It does return. Shit. Why can't I get it to return? I had format nil before you did, bitmap. All right. Why doesn't this work? Yeah, I already know I have K. I already know that, bitmap. You're not being helpful. You're telling me things I already know. Why does that return nil? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Rage quitting. All right, I gotta go anyway. I am frustrated because this doesn't make any fucking sense. It's a really fucking standard fucking case statement, and it should just fucking return the keyword. Now you're gonna spend your 30,000 points. Oh God. You didn't want to wait. Oh shit. Hey Merrick. I just full on had a meltdown. Oh, I had a meltdown due to this thing. You still don't like me? 5, continue. Sure. 2, abort. Sure. So you just hate everything that I'm doing now. You just hate everything about me. All right, I actually think it did reload. Unbelievable. It still returns nil. All right, guys. We're returning nil from a fucking case statement. All right. Anyway, thanks for hanging out and watching and see me absolutely fail yet again on Common Lisp on like a really, really fucking simple problem. But hey Vivax, what's up? But yeah, let's find somebody to raid and we'll get the hell out of here. I'll be back on Sunday, I guess, to continue this. I don't know. It's such a stupid, simple problem. Oh God. No, you're okay, bitmap. I was just frustrated in general. Yeah, exactly. Got to get those bonus points from raid. Well, let's see. I don't see anybody I'm like dying to raid. I'll raid Cobb. Double VIP? I guess you'll find out next time, Nightshade. You're going to have to remind me. You're going to have to remind me that you did this. Because I don't have time to deal with it right now. All right. See you guys. I appreciate it. You can tell Cobb I had to go so that I could continue to cry off stream about case statements returning nil. Later, guys.